Hi everybody, we are back again. We're going to talk today about our favorite rides at Walt Disney World. We went in 2021, we took a trip to Walt Disney World and we went to Animal Kingdom, we went to Epcot, we went to Hollywood Studios, we went to Magic Kingdom. And we're going to talk a little bit about, just in case you have plans to go to Walt Disney World and are wondering which parks to go to if you only have a limited number of days, we'll just say 2 days, you know, which parks you should go to. So we're going to talk a little bit about what our favorite parks are and why we think you should go to certain parks. And we have with us Lizzie on the end there is 13, Judy is 8, Trey is 15, Shelby is 16, and I am too old to mention. So that's from a perspective of a lot of different age groups here. So we'll start out with Judy, our 8-year-old. Judy, what if you can only pick 2 places to go to at Walt Disney World, which 2 places would you go to?
I'd probably go to Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
Epcot and Hollywood Studios would be the 2 that you'd pick.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lizzie, what about you?
I think it really depends on what you like, but what I like is probably Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom.
Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Trey.
I enjoyed Magic Kingdom and Epcot.
Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Okay.
Yeah.
Shelby?
I agree with what Lizzie said. It just depends on what you like, but I enjoyed Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios.
Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. Okay. And I would choose the same as Trey. I would go with Magic Kingdom and I'd go with Epcot. And I should say, I should have mentioned this earlier, right now Disney is kind of, I believe, based on their pricing structure, they're considering Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios to be their best 2 parks because those have higher prices. They've just changed it now where they're charging a little bit more for Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom than they are for Epcot and Animal Kingdom. So those are the busiest 2. The busiest 2 are typically, because of the prices, are Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. The other difference I should mention is all the different parks have different capacities. So in other words, Magic Kingdom, Disney has never officially announced their capacity for each park, but there is about estimated between 80 and 100,000 people that can be in Magic Kingdom, but Hollywood Studios only has about 40,000 people estimate. So Hollywood Studios feels a lot more crowded with fewer people. But now we're going to talk a little bit about the different lands, different places to go. So who said Animal Kingdom was one of the places you'd want to go?
I said.
So Lizzie and Shelby, why do you think Animal Kingdom is one of the places to go?
I think, well, I really like it because I like nature and animals. I think that's really cool. I also like the rides there, like Expedition Everest and
The Kali River Rapids?
yes, that one was really fun. It's just like has a really cool feel to it, especially the Avatar place where there's like flying or like hovering like little like buildings or whatever. I think it's just a really cool place to be. So yeah.
Okay, and Shelby, what do you want to add to that?
I like probably the most of Animal Kingdom would be the Pandora World of Avatar. That was my favorite place because of the just the structure of the land and the it gave off a really cool vibe and I enjoyed it. And yeah, I like being in nature, and so this was a good land to just hang out in.
One of the reasons why, and I didn't choose Animal Kingdom as one of my places to go, but I love being able to see all the different animals in Animal Kingdom. I feel like Animal Kingdom has probably the least Disney feel of the 4 Disney parks, personally. With Avatar, it's never felt like Disney to me, but although, like the girls said, it is amazing the way they've constructed it. It's almost a little bit like Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars, where you just feel immersed in that IP, but the IP of Avatar never felt like Disney to me. So I wasn't as, being a real Disney fan that I am, if you're looking for a real Disney connection, then Animal Kingdom may not be top on your list, but it does have some really cool rides, like Lizzie said, with Expedition Everest and the Kali River Rapids, where you get soaked, and in the Avatar
Flight of Passage.
land, there are 2 rides: are the Kali River, not the Kali River Rapids, the
Navi River Journey.
Navi River Journey. Thank you, Shelby, and the Flight of Passage.
If you want to wait 5 hours for them.
They are some long waits, but that's kind of a little bit about Animal Kingdom. Who said Hollywood Studios?
I did.
Oh, 3 of you said Hollywood Studios. Okay, Judy, why do you think Hollywood Studios? Why did you like that one? Do you remember it?
I like most of the rides there. There's some really cool rides that like just get your attention and like they're really fun.
Okay. What about you, Lizzie?
Yeah, the rides are really cool. Like, I'm really into like the Tower of Terror one. That one's really cool. the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was actually really cool too. I like that more than I thought I would. And Star Tours is cool. The Rock and Roller Coaster really surprised me. I was like I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but like it was really cool to see, and like I'm into roller coasters and stuff. And then there's always Rise of the Resistance, and that one's awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Shells?
I liked it because of the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge place, because, like you said, you get immersed in that, like, because they pay so much attention to detail, and, like, yeah, I really enjoy being in a world that is, like, different from our own.
Yeah. Hollywood Studios is probably known as the second most visited park, or most popular park of all the Walt Disney World parks. I'm surprised actually that Judy, my 8-year-old, likes it, because Hollywood Studios has more of the thrill rides with Rise of the Resistance, with Tower of Terror, with Rock and Roller Coaster. There's not a whole lot for younger kids, honestly. Most of it's going to be gauged for older kids, teenagers, or people that like the thrill aspect of it. But it was called MGM Studios until they changed it about a decade ago. Who said Epcot? You said Epcot, and I say Epcot. Why do you guys like Epcot, Judy?
I like Epcot. Like I said again, like some of the rides. Like there's a really fun, like other like really cool nature rides that are there, and other really cool rides. Like I said.
Okay, there's educational rides,
Yeah.
right, in Epcot.
Like the different plants and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
There's some, if you're like really into plants, there's some with like really cool plant rides too.
Right, the land, living with the land is one of my favorites there, because it shows you how things were grown. Trey, buddy, what do you think?
I liked it because I just kind of feel Animal Kingdom is boring, and Hollywood Studios has like a few good rides, but then Epcot has like a bunch of different rides, and then once you have gone on all the rides, and you can go around the lake and like see all the different countries, and it just has more to offer. I feel like.
That's actually really interesting. I hadn't thought about that perspective before, but I actually agree with that, because there are, while Hollywood Studios might have the more, I don't know what you'd call it, the more pizzazz, the more like fancy rides, the more exciting rides, you're kind of done with it after a while because there's not very many of them. But Epcot, I felt like I could spend a couple days at Epcot, because what Epcot is not only has rides, but it also it's good for culture. You can go around and there's a big lake in the middle of it, and around the lake are different countries, and you have different food items, you have different, in Japan there's like a Japanese temple, and China has the same thing, and Canada has a movie about it, and Morocco, and England, France. There's all sorts of different ways to see the different cultures of the countries. And so it's actually, like Trey said, you can go on the rides one day, but you don't have time to do all the rides and see all the places if you really wanted to immerse yourself in learning about different cultures and stuff like that. So that's actually an interesting perspective that I hadn't really thought of before. I always liked Epcot when I was a kid because it was very educational, and Disney's kind of dumbed it down these days. They've taken out a lot of the more educational things, because I think that's kind of not where our society is headed anymore. It's more the thrill aspect of things. So they put in the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which is more of a thrill coaster, and I've never been on that one yet, but from what I understand, it's pretty cool. They added the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in France, which was really a lot of fun, I thought. There's a lot of cool rides, and there's a lot of cool culture that you can see in Epcot. So that's why I picked it, was just because there's so many things to do there. You almost need 2 days for Epcot, I feel like. But I'm a little bit probably not the normal person, because more normal people, I think, that would tell you too would be Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. So Epcot is anymore is kind of like more of a nostalgic thing, more of a people that were there when they were kids. But there is a lot to do at Epcot, a lot to see and learn. So that's why I like Epcot a lot too. And in Magic Kingdom, who chose Magic Kingdom? Just me and Trey. That's shocking to me, because Magic Kingdom has probably twice as many attractions as any other place, maybe except for Epcot, but Magic Kingdom has a ton of attractions. A lot of the attractions at Magic Kingdom are the same ones you'd see at Disneyland. But why did you pick Magic Kingdom, Trey?
I picked it because, I like Disneyland, and we've been going there for so long. It's just kind of like Disneyland, and just like how Epcot was, you don't get bored after like you've gone on all the rides once,
There's always something to do.
There's always something.
You'll never run out of rides in Magic Kingdom. You won't be able to do them in one day for sure. You'll need at least a couple. If you have a long time at Walt Disney World, you'll need a couple days for Magic Kingdom, I think, unless you've already done Walt Disneyland and want to experience something new, because you have a lot of duplicates. The one ride that's different is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which I know everyone liked that one pretty well. But we'll talk about the specific rides more in depth in a different video. This video is just going to focus on which places we recommend you go to. And we've had a good mix of all of the different places. I was surprised. I was thinking that Animal Kingdom might not get any, but we had 2 Animal Kingdoms, I think, and we had 2 Epcots and 3 Epcots, and it's been a good mix of everything. In short, I don't think you can go wrong if you're looking. If your kids are more of like the animal lovers, Animal Kingdom might be a really good place for them to go. If they're looking for more of a Disney experience, Magic Kingdom by far. I think you have to go to Magic Kingdom. If you haven't ever been to Disneyland before, go to Magic Kingdom. Epcot is a great educational thing. Hollywood Studios has some great rides for teenagers, very exciting rides, and it's got the Star Wars stuff in Hollywood Studios. But that's kind of our take on it. Any last words?
I would like to add, Epcot has like a big ball kind of in the entrance of it.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of a cool landmark. It's called Spaceship Earth, is what that attraction is called.
there's a
You can
ride
see it from
inside
everywhere.
the bowl.
You can go inside of it, right? And we'll talk a little bit more of that in our Epcot specific video. But any other things we forgot to add about the different places to go? Well, I hope this has helped you with your Disney World planning, and hope you have a good trip. Have fun.